What's up, guys? It's yo 6'8" motherfucker Brian S1K, or Brian S1CAC, as my friend Brandon likes to say. So yeah, guys, I want to make this video kind of like short and sweet, just like to the point. So like my boss and I were talking about we're at work eating lunch, and like one day we're talking about all these people that have died on motorcycles, and like whether it was their fault or like them getting hit or whatnot. Like, he brought up a good point that I've actually like never really thought of, and it kind of like sunk in with me. Like okay, so you know how when all of us would go out to ride, and we think we at least there's one time out there that we think we might die. Like there's something could happen, like a car pulls out of this driveway not seeing me and I hit it going fucking 50-60 miles an hour. Anything happens. It's one of those things that like as soon as you hop on the bike and you get on the road, it like clicks in your head like anything could happen. I'm not saying as soon as you get out there, but at some point while you're out there riding, it should click in your head. And that's, in my opinion, that's what keeps me like aware to like my surroundings, and like when it comes to like watching cars, watching deer, like anything like that. That little like spot in my like the back of my mind is just like what's keeping me alert and all that. So I mean, we got to talking, and he said that in his opinion, whenever you like if you're out there riding and you no longer have that fear that like anything can happen, that you might die, this could be your last ride, that's when you should like no longer ride, because that's going to get you into trouble. Obviously, I know there's like we're not on this world forever. We all have limited time, and like I'm sure, I guess there are some people out there that like, hey, if I die on a bike, I die on a bike. Whether I'm going 160 or whether I'm going 10, like if I die on a bike, that's the way I want to go out, or something like that. I'm sure there are those people out there. Me, if I die on my bike, and I know my dad watches my videos, so I don't really want this to get like real touchy and feely, you know. But I love you, Dad. There's just like, if I die on my bike, this is what I love to do. Like, I love riding. I wouldn't have a bike if I didn't love it. And I'm glad that I have that little bit of fear that anything can happen, because that's what keeps me straight. That keeps me honest when I'm on my bike, because if I don't have that, then I feel like I'm gonna go out here and do some stupid shit, like ultimately. And like when my boss said that to me, it like clicked in my head. I was like, I've never actually thought of it that way, and I want people to think that way. I know obviously people that get killed by getting hit by other people, it's obviously not the biker's fault, unless it was the biker's fault. But I mean, like when it comes to a car-bike accident, I was like 80 to 90% of the time it's the car's fault if the person dies. I know there are those instances that arise where the guy is going too fast and he hits the car and he can't do anything. I can't vouch for those guys. I can't cover those guys that do stuff like that, and that's how you like get killed or whatnot. Like I don't know really what else to say. It's like, it's one of those things that it's hard to put into words. I shit you not, this is like the 5th or 6th time I tried to make this video to make it sound like I could relate to a bunch of people. And I understand that not everybody's gonna have the same opinion as me, and I understand that. That's what's good about making these videos. Like it sets in deep, because like we're one big family, and like we don't want to see whether people go out there to get a bike because they think they're cool or anything like that. We all ride to ride. We're all riding on two, and like I just don't want to see these like a bunch more people die. Like it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen, but like I try to spread awareness as much as I can. Like my drunk driving and texting while driving video I put up. It's just all of those things settle so like they're so close. I hold that shit so dear because I've lost friends to like stuff like that. hopefully you guys like understand where I'm coming from and where like my boss, like, that is crazy. He hasn't rode in years. I mean, like, a long time. And for him to come out and say something like that, and for it to actually like make that much sense to me to actually make a video about it, it was pretty amazing. And like, I'm glad I can actually make this video. I owe all the credit to him because I never really thought about it this way. But hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I will see you guys on my next video.